Hello, this is the headlining news around the East African region from Tanzania. National Form 6 examinations, which culminate to awarding of the Advanced Certificate of Secondary Education examination, started countrywide on Monday. A total of 87,643 are expected to have sat for the examinations. 7,422 candidates sat for the certificate and diploma examinations in teaching courses, as noted by the Executive Director of the National Examinations Council of Tanzania, Dr. Charles Msonde. These examinations are expected to end on 25th May this year. Moving on to Kenya, at least 7 Kenyan soldiers were killed Sunday evening and 2 others seriously injured. This was after a military vehicle ran over an improvised explosive device near the Somali town of Dobli, but on the Kenya side. From Burundi, the National Communications Council suspended 2 international organizations for 6 months ahead of the constitutional referendum on presidential term limits. The BBC and the Voice of America were banned in what Karenga Ramadani, the head of the regulator, called breaching the laws governing the press and ethics. From South Sudan, President Salva Kiir urged the new Army Chief of Staff, General Gabriel Jokriak, to act towards soldiers' welfare through timely payment of salaries. Kiir made the remarks at Riaki's swearing-in occasion. He urged army generals to cooperate with the new Army Chief of Staff to enable him accomplish plans started with his predecessor, General James Ajok Maut. Riak, who hails from South Sudan's Jogli state, briefly served as acting Army Chief of Staff when Ajok died in Egypt last month after a short illness. Finally, from Uganda, the Health State Minister for General Duties, Sarah Opende, has urged the Uganda Cancer Institute to borrow a leaf from Cuba such that they can train more specialists for export. The minister said with adequate resources, the Cancer Institute can become the Cuba of Africa. That was the headlining news around the East African region.